Ireland Project, Day 5. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last day of you working without me there with you. So let's take a look at what you need to do so that you're totally prepared for our conferences tomorrow. Now, one reminder is that you should have your course syllabus turned in either by paper or digitally. And if you haven't done that, I would really like if that would be done by the 13th of August. That's going to be Thursday. All right, so let's take a look here of what you're going to do today. Now, yesterday you started your TPCast by completing the T and the P of the process. What you're going to do today is some classes are going to complete the C portion, and then some classes are going to complete the CASTT part. So, since it's different between classes, you're going to want to make sure that you closely read the directions here and make sure that you're doing everything correctly. Now, for the directions, it's not going to be on this slide because it's on yesterday's slide. So if you need to see the directions again, go back to Monday. That's weird. This is a video, and you can see my other video. Huh. All right, and then you're going to see the links, and then for the reading, and then also your links for your Google document. Some of you guys had to create your own document. Some classes have their documents linked here. So you're going to go in. So say I'm doing Kilman-Gal. I'm going to go into my TPCast, and I'll see my directions for today. And then underneath, you will see the C portion, the A portion, the S, the T, and the T. Based upon the directions, some of you guys are only completing the C step. Some of you guys are completing the C, A, S, T, T. And all of this should be completed in a Google document. Now, with this, the C portion is going to be the most important portion. That's where you really dig into the poem or the short story. So please make sure that you give yourself enough time to do all that. All right? So that's what's due today. Now, let me get back to our Moodle. Oops. There we go. All right, so that's what you have to do today. You either have to do the C or the CASTT. And I expect all that to be done by the time I see you on Wednesday. So when you come into class on Wednesday, I will call up groups individually, and you guys will sit with me and show me what you've done so far, and we're going to talk about what your website's going to look like. Therefore, it would be a good idea to bring any questions that you may have to that conference. That being said, tonight's homework is the following. Watch the How to Conference video and complete notes. Now, I actually have to go to the airport, so I'm not going to have time to complete this How to Conference video. So that means that you don't have to watch it for homework tonight. Yay! What you'll need to do for homework tonight is to complete the C or the CASTT portions of your TPCast chart. Now, when you do come to the conference tomorrow, please know that I need you to be aware of what you completed and what your other peers have completed so that you can tell me. Your leader, I believe it is, should have been completing a work log as you guys worked, so you should already have written down what everybody's completed and how much time they spent completing it. If you didn't do that, that might be something good to do before we conference tomorrow. Also, if you have questions, please bring a list of those questions tomorrow to the conference, and we'll go over all of them. Lastly, if your group mates have received any warnings for incomplete work, we will discuss those warnings during the conference. All right, so recap, you're going to complete today's task for your literary analysis, and you don't have homework tonight, but you will likely have to finish today's work tonight and also make sure you're prepared for tomorrow's conference. I'm really excited about seeing you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.